Hello and welcome back to Dokkan Battle. I am Shadow of the Silver, and today we are going to be doing a showcase for the April Fools Saibaiman. Now, I have these guys at Super Attack 10, and I have them as far in the hidden potential system as they can go because we only got one copy of them. I've been thinking about doing a video like this for a little while now. I really wanted to see how high they can go. These are the only free-to-play characters, as much as I'm aware, that can do immense damage. Of course, their stats are fairly low. All of their stats are 3-1-8-1 before hidden potential system, because apparently it sounds like Saibai, or something like that in Japanese, which Saibaimen, which we call them Saibaimen, but I'm pretty sure it's Saibaimen, like in Japanese. I don't really know for sure, but I'll go over them real quick. All types, attack and defense, plus 3,181. Obviously, not a great leader skill. When they came out, these guys were my leader for a while. I pretty much had no leaders. So these guys were my best leader because they actually gave attack and defense. They do immense damage to the enemy, but they sacrifice 10% HP. So immense damage is good. Obviously, they're not going to put out too much damage because their stats are very low. These are probably the lowest stats for an SSR. In fact, I feel like I don't even have to guess at that. I can safely say that they are the lowest stats for an SSR. They sacrifice 10% HP, which is really not good. I mean, if they super attack 10 times, they'll wipe out all of your health. So you really have to be careful if you're using these guys. They are the only usable Saibaimen in the game, because the only other Saibaimen in the game is the normal Saibaimen, yeah, it's not a rare. When it awakens, it's a rare. It did take me a while. I think I did put Kais into this guy just to do it. Because the 1% chance is really getting to me. I raised it a few times. I mean, I've had these guys for pretty much as long as I've had the game. These guys came out maybe a year after I'd had the game. I'm not really sure how long it had been. I think I joined the game a little bit before the first year anniversary, because I remember Super Vegeta was my first amazing SSR. My first SSR was the Kid Buu that turns into the South Kai Buu, the tech one. His passive skill, True Power of a Minion. Attack and defense 81% when only once when facing 3 or less enemies. Is it only once? Yeah, only once. So basically, the first rotation that they appear is the only time they're going to be able to do damage, because that's the only time their passive skill will activate. I wish it was all the time, because they'd be able to, even though their stats are low, I feel like they could at least be usable at that point. I don't think we'll ever see an awakening for these guys, mainly because they only released one. I have hope that eventually, because they did for the 4-year anniversary in Japan, just release all of the anniversary login bonuses, like the Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3 Gokus for the anniversaries. So I have hope that eventually they'll re-release the April Fools cards. Of course, the one with all the girl characters is completely useless. You can't even use it, which still ticks me off because you can use the Saibaimen, but not them. I wish they were like the Saibaimen where you could use them, but unfortunately you can't. So we're going to take these guys into an event. Unfortunately, it's pretty much all... oh no, looks like we've got a lot of... Oh, probably because of the events, we've got a lot more events on. I'm trying to think of which event I want to take on. I don't want to take on an event that's too easy because all my other characters will just take it out. But I don't want to take on an event that's too hard because the Saibaimen are kind of going to cripple me. We'll do Blazing Patara. I feel like that's a decent one to take on. We'll go the Transforming Frieza. I'm only going to get the 55% one, just so I don't handicap myself. So, with this guy, his links, Infighter, New, Kamehameha, Tag Team of Terror, Brutal Beatdown, and Shocking Speed. They didn't... I checked, because on JP, they released the new Artificial Warrior category, or whatever you want to call it. For some reason, these Saibaimen are not on it. Like, I guess they just don't care because they're an April Fools card, and why would they? Like, why do they care what happens to the April Fools Saibaiman card? But man, would it have been cool to have them on an actual category team. I know that the leader skill is only 130%, so technically with a double lead, it's only, like, 20% better than this team. But, you know, I feel like a villain team is going to be the best place to put this guy. A mono extreme STR team probably wouldn't be great because there's not really anybody on the team that's going to link with them, from what I'm aware. When I was looking through, because I didn't really look through STR units because I could only fit the Saibaiman and the Goku Black on it for that type, so I wasn't really looking through them. The only STR character that I've seen recently that comes to mind that has Infighter, which it's not going to give him Brutal Beatdown, only Infighter, is the free-to-play Videl, and unfortunately she's super, so she wouldn't even fit on an extreme STR team. So this is probably going to be his best team. He supers early because he supers at 9 key, so we don't need launch, and I might keep launch just because he doesn't really link, so if there's a situation where he can't super, I want him to be able to. Bulma gives attack, right? Yeah. So Bulma's gonna heal and give attack, so I can give him a small attack boost if I really want to. I might also take him with the a double Super Saiyan 3 GT Golden Great Ape Goku lead, just to see how good he can nuke. I don't expect him to nuke well, but you know, who knows? He could put out some decent numbers. I don't expect him to get... I don't even really expect him to touch 500,000. I feel like that's too high of a ceiling for him. He's a joke card, so I feel like if he were to get that, you'd have to push him really hard, and he'd probably actually have to be at 100%. Because you can't actually 100% him, though, and he's only at 55%. He can crit because he's an STR and he gets that level 5 crit. The chance is just real low. So, of course, we have the Saibaiman in the last slot, and he's off of the rotation that we want. So, neither Turles nor Hit is on rotation with him. Exactly as I wanted. It's really not. You know, when you watch people do these showcase videos, I never really knew how frustrating they could be to try to pull off. I probably should have had Frieza target Goku. Physical Goku Black should finish off Vegeta, but who knows? Maybe he won't. Who knows? Ooh, Physical Goku Black only putting out 400k. I mean, he's not an amazing card, but I kind of expected him to do higher. I mean, he's not on a category right now, so I can't really blame him. But, you know, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't take them out in one turn, just because, you know, I want to be able to actually showcase the Saibaiman. So I guess, I mean, with this, we'll be able to get a good look at the Saibaiman on his own, because I don't think he's going to link with anybody on the next rotation he's going to be on at all. So he does have max key, just because both of these guys are... Oh, what does he link with him? What do they link? Oh, maybe they both have Kamehameha. Oh, they do. Okay. Well, I mean, this is an AGL phase, so hopefully we don't get hit too hard. I might Ghost Usher. I have a few left I need to be sparing, but... Alright. So the Saibaiman at 36,000 without his super attack buff. I don't foresee him putting out too much here. Okay, 100,000 attack stat. That's only with the Kamehameha link, of course. So, I mean, kind of grain of salt that. He's not really linking with anybody. I mean, Kamehameha's not... It's not useless. It's just not great. Oh, and Frieza did heal back pretty much everything that we lost, so that's good. At this point, so basically, what I'm doing is, because Hit is the character on the team that has Infighter. So we'll be, once Turles and Hit are on rotation with him, we'll be triggering both attack links that he has that are more important. I mean, he has Tag Team of Terror and stuff, but who is he going to pull off Tag Team of Terror with? Pretty much no one. So we will see. I'm kind of hoping Turles can take him out here. I mean, if he doesn't, then we'll see the Saibaiman's attack stat with only Turles. I mean, Turles is giving one link, and then... Okay, so he's doing 500k. He'll probably finish... Oh, he didn't. Okay. Okay, 170,000. Not perfect. Oh, and he's supering. I don't think I have any stones. If he okay, he didn't finish me good. Okay, because he supered, and I already had my health cut. Oh, okay. That was rough. Okay. So I'm a Sensibine, just in case. So we're going to throw Raditz off rotation. I just kind of threw him on because I like him, and I couldn't find any int characters that were really going to give a boost. I have the GT Frieza, but, like... I haven't really leveled him up, and for some reason when I tried doing that event, the drop rate was just crap, and I didn't really have a team I really needed him on at the time. So, in hindsight, if I wanted to do showcases, it would have been a good idea to farm him, but I wasn't really thinking about that at the time, so... So... I'm just gonna Ghost Usher just in case... Turles is going to go first. And then we have orbs for the Saibaiman, and then Hit. Alright, so Turles hitting for 500k, just like he was before. I mean, he only has like one link active, so... 167,000. Wasn't he hitting harder before? What changed? I don't get it. What changed? So apparently there was something different going on there, because I'm pretty sure he hit 170,000 when he was with... Who would he have been with? He only gives extreme class ki +3. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know why he's hitting harder now than he would, because Infighter is attack +10%. So who knows? Who knows, honestly? Maybe I'm wrong and he did hit harder. I don't. I really don't know. So we're going to throw Freeze off rotation, which probably isn't great because he heals, but these two link better together. He's going to get a Dokkan attack, so we'll see if he finishes him off. I don't know if you really could get the Saibaiman's attack higher. Geez, it's entirely possible you could get the Saibaiman's attack higher, but it would be a stretch. It would be a stretch for sure. You definitely want him with another support character on rotation. Like if you had him with Bra, probably, or Bulla, whatever you want to call her, it doesn't matter. I don't have her. I have her on JP, but not here, and I definitely don't have her Dokkan Awakened. So I can't just. And she's a super character, so I can't really throw her on this team. I guess I could, if I wanted to, if I had her. She just wouldn't be getting anything out of it. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go. No, that's the Punch Machine event. We don't want that one. Dokkan event Boss Rush. We'll go to stage 1. Super STR, and where's the giant? I always get lost in the tags. Okay, so he's not there right now, so we'll just choose somebody else for now. We'll restart the event. We don't need this team anymore, so we'll just erase it. Actually, we'll keep him. I'm just going to want to surround him with support characters now. We'll keep him and Hit. Actually, we'll wait to put them on because we got to put the GT Goku there first. So now we go Extreme Class, Hit, and Turles. We'll put Goku Black on there just for the hell of it. And you know, where is he? I might just put the, well, does he? I can't remember. Is he only a movie boss's support? I'm pretty sure he is, yeah. So because he's only movie bosses, he's not gonna help me. Well, we can go Cell. I mean, he's got nothing going for him, but he's at least there. So, okay, so obviously we're not going to do this one because we didn't get the friend we wanted. Hopefully this doesn't. I apologize. I can't really edit. My computer isn't great. And it's definitely not good enough to edit. There we go. We got that quick. So Broly takes a few turns. We already pretty much have a good rotation. Oh, I forgot to take the right items now. Okay. Well, you can see how professional I am. I didn't switch the items. Who cares if you're nuking if you don't even have the right items? Thank you. Thanks for watching this garbage heap, by the way. Okay, well, we got another one. He's not at 100%, but honestly, who cares? It doesn't matter what he is. It just matters what we can do with him. Alright, so that changes all blue key spheres to red. So, all orange to purple, purple to green, green to blue, blue to red. Okay, that is the proper item placement. Okay, we got pretty much the same rotation that we had before. Actually, this is good. This might be a better rotation than with the Hit. Great. This guy is a support character, so he will, of course, be giving us support. I'm gonna try to. It's good. It's not bad that I got the Great Ape transformation, because you know what? Now I have a chance to get rid of all the rainbow key spheres, which is a good thing if you think about it. Um, yeah, I definitely get the pain of the YouTubers that do these videos now. Where they're like, come on, the Great Ape transfer. Are you kidding me? Goku, no. That's the last. Okay, well, I got 2 key spheres. Are you shitting me? And they didn't even fall right. Don't get an additional. You're gonna take him out. Stop. Oh, fuck. Well, that was not great. Okay, well, we'll get those gone. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? We got more rainbows. No. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with it, I guess. So this might be a better rotation than with Hit anyways, because this guy is a support character, and I believe he gives 33%. So we'll see. This might be better than with Hit. I guess we can do it again once Hit is on rotation and see if it really changed that much. So we're getting everything but 3 key spheres, because the rainbow key spheres don't count for this nuking thing. He's got 200,000 a 200,000 attack stat without super attacking. Don't get a combo. Okay. He's hitting for over 1 million. Now, it did take a nuking passive to get him over 1 million, but the Saibaiman managed it. I don't think anybody else has tried to get the Saibaiman to hit for over 1 million. I feel like I'm the only person that's ever done that. I could be wrong. There could have been somebody who's done a nuke test on the Saibaiman before. I kind of doubt it, but, you know, who knows. So we're going to try. I should have just kept him on rotation just to see if, because he's not going to be as good of a partner. Normally I would just close the app, but you're going to be able to see my home screen and everything, and I don't know how to edit, so, you know, just not good in general. I don't really want to nuke right now, because I want to save it for when Hit is on rotation. Otherwise, I do it right now, but, you know. Okay, so we still get a 300,000 attack stat with just that amount of key spheres, which isn't bad. Like, these guys aren't complete trash. I'm just now realizing that on the next rotation, they're not going to get their passive buff. So, that's going to be an 81% that they're losing. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Like, on their first turn, they're all right. But after that, they're really just gonna go down. Like, they just don't have a. Yeah, we got defeated anyways. So yeah, that is the Saibaimen. Of course, they weren't great. Though, if you expected them to be some sort of hidden gem, you're probably looking in the wrong place. They're definitely not great. There's a chance they could awaken in the future. I don't really expect them to, because these guys are based off of the, I don't know if it's really the OG title screen, but it's the title screen that was out at the time. I'm pretty sure the Battle of Gods, or Resurrection F, or whatever, title screen was the first one. I could be wrong. Who knows? That could have just been an event. That's the first one that was on when I joined the game. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe these guys will Dokkan Awaken into a new title screen, where it's the Saibaimen taking the place of those guys. You never know what they'll do for April Fools. please, Bandai, if you're for some reason watching this video, I doubt you are. If you are, don't release another freaking non-playable April Fools card. We got April Fools coming up in a little over a month. Do not, I repeat, do not give us another character like these guys. These guys are, I don't care. These guys would be literally the worst TUR in the game. No doubt. They only have 4 attack. But just for the meme, I want to be able to use them. Please, please, please. Did I put the Saibaimen in my LR tag? I might have. I did. So, these guys were usable. Of course, they also came out alongside this Yamcha, who I actually have as far in as I can because I didn't put any of his dupes into him, which was stupid. I should have, because I figured he'd come back. I figured the event would eventually come back. It's just never come back. I'm hoping that for April Fools this year, they decide to throw us a bone and re-release it just to do it. This guy also don't have any dupes in him, which is a shame. They really need to release these April Fools characters again. This guy hasn't even awakened. He's awakened on JP, but not over here. Bandai, come on. Either way, that was the Saibaimen. We did get them to hit for over 1 million with 2 support characters and Brutal Beatdown active, and he was on a nuking team. I mean, I don't know what more you really could have expected out of this guy. He's never gonna hit hard, but I like him. He was my leader for a while, so I have some nostalgia around this guy. Clearly, I'm not gonna be putting him on any teams anytime soon. If he eventually gets a category, which he should, we need to rally as Dokkan fans, as Dragon Ball fans. Put these Saibaimen on the Artificial Warrior category. They don't need to be on the Androids category because they're not Androids. Artificial Warriors category. Put them on. You need to do it. Come on, Bandai. They deserve it. They deserve a category. Who knows? Dokkan Fest Saibaiman when. Yep, that was the showcase. I don't really think there's anything else I can do with them. There's nobody else I can really take to further show them off. Of course, they're not going to really fit on any free-to-play teams. I guess you could put them on the Ginyu Force team, since, well, the Planet Namek Saga team, but of course you're going to put the Ginyu Force on it. Because the Gohan does give 2 key and some boosts to STR types, but I mean, I don't know why you do it. They're not even drop characters, so you won't be able to use them on the LR events. And even if you could, I mean, the Ginyu Force is clear. Even the worst Ginyu Force character is clearly going to be better. Either way, cool little novelty card to have. If I could 100% him, I would. I'd 100% these guys just for the meme to see how hard they could hit. I think it would be fun with one of those private servers to test them out at 100%. Because I know some people get those. I don't know how you get them. You get the private server and then you can kind of play with it. Seeing these guys at 100% would be interesting. Because you could see, like, clearly these guys didn't crit for me. But it would be interesting to see how high they could get if they crit. Like the actual damage they could put out if they were to throw out a critical hit. If you were really low on characters, like you hadn't played the game in a while, and you logged in and these guys were there, they're fine. You could put them on an extreme team if you didn't have any STRs to put on. And they're kind of a handicap because they'll be lowering your health constantly with their super attack. If they do Dokkan Awaken, I'd like to see that 10% HP go down to maybe 7 or 5% would be preferable. I don't foresee them removing that if they Dokkan Awaken. If they Dokkan Awaken, pretty much the only thing that I can foresee them getting is probably shocking speed and then the attack and defense plus 81% just being a static thing that you don't only get it once, you get it all the time. With their stats being so low, I don't think it would be that outrageous to give them attack and defense plus 81%. I mean, the free-to-play Goku and Vegeta that are Super Saiyan Blues have a pretty monstrous buff. I think they have attack and defense plus 77%, and the Vegeta gets an attack plus 50% on top of that when facing a movie boss's enemy. So those are already on that level. So attack and defense plus 81% would be good for these guys. I'd like to see them get some love. I'm glad that they're playable, unlike the waifus, whatever. Pan's not really a waifu, and if you think she is, that's kind of creepy, I guess. But she's on it. I don't really know what you'd call this team. Like, they're just called Dragon Ball heroines. I guess that's what you'd call them. It's pretty much a waifu team, excluding Pan, because I keep thinking Android 18's arm is her leg, by the way. Like, her leg is going out at, like, really awkward angle. Either way, yeah, these guys can get ended. Like, they could have just done, like, attack and defense plus 2018. Like, they could have done something like that. They don't have to do, it doesn't have to be 2018%, just 2018. They don't have to have a good leader skill. They could have anything. You could just have Bulma as, like, the character floating there, and then for their super attack, it's just all of them, and they blow a kiss. Then maybe Pan in the background just, like, dances or whatever, because she's a kid. But I don't know. It's disappointing that, why is he an Untitled 6? Okay, whatever. But yeah, that was the showcase. I keep meaning to end it, and then I say more, so I'm gonna end it now. If you liked the video, which, thank you if you did. It was a bit of a train wreck, but we got Saibaimen to hit for over 1 million without editing them at all, you know? I saw that one video where they turned Saibaimen and gave them, like, outrageous stats, and they hit for, like, 10 million when they just did a normal attack. That's good. But these guys actually hit for 1 million, and they're just a normal SSR. They're the only SSR Saibaimen in the game. So, yeah, if you subscribe to me, welcome to the ride welcome to 35 subscriber gang, and also welcome to me uploading once a month, maybe, if not once a year. Thanks, subscribe.